Well, we're back at $700 again. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. So Dragon Master Magia last night blew up through the roof. Now, before you're like, no, Robbie, it's going to be $200. Everybody's overpaying. I am not paying that price. This is ridiculous. Sorry. That's what I've been hearing from people out here. And they've been so flustered with the Dragon Master Magia thing. And we posted poll data for this. It is like 1 to 14Ks depending on variants, shift around and things, but people, I guess, don't seem to understand how rare that this card actually is in terms of price. And I'll be honest with you, it's kind of interesting. You know, I grabbed my phone to like pull up math here so we could do math. What was it? 700 a case times, what is that? 14 cases? That's $9,800. So you're spending, if you're opening up that many cases, you're getting, what is it? It's been about 10 grand. So a card going up to $700 is a reflective 1 of 14. Now, obviously, 1 of 10 cases is going to put you at 7,000. Obviously, 9 is going to put you at 63. So your variance and swing on that, you know, no, it's going to be $200. I'm telling you. No, it's not. We're looking at a 10,000 dragon situation right now. I think 10,000 was what, one in 6 cases? So this is technically rarer than the 10,000 dragon out here, but I don't understand why people are so, like, the reality of the situation was seeing the card at 435 was a good deal. The people out here that saw the card at 700, I think at the beginning of Sunday, they went up to $6.99. They retraced up to $7.99. And I believe as of filming this, we're at $7.49 right now. Now, obviously, this is still opening weekend 1. And there could be some sort of retraces across the board out here. I don't necessarily think that that's going to happen. I like to think that this community should realize by now that, you know, more of this set will be open. We'll probably retrace back down, but to sit here and realistically think that you're gonna get this set for, you know, the cheap price point of $200 per copy of these, it is not gonna happen. Like, you can sit out here. The whole point of this video is to go, the community needs to get its expectations in line with the reality of the situation. Konami created a money card to sell this product, all right? And it just so happens to prove that the player base is fiending for this card, all right? They want this Magia, all right? Contrary to popular belief out here. Am I justifying $700? No. Am I justifying $400? I think it's too low. I think you'll see that middle ground. Looking at 10,000 Dragon as an example here is what you're looking at on the scale for this card. So, your takeaway here. Stop thinking this card's going to be $100. Alright, it's not going to happen until a reprint happens, but even if a reprint of this does happen, you know, for the integrity of what this card now is, I don't foresee this happening. Like, that's just being realistic here. And I'm curious to know where this card's going to go for the next week. I'm very curious to know how your player base is going to handle this and so forth. Just because you're not spending $400 on the card does not mean that the Blue Eyes collector over there in the corner isn't picking up a play set right now. You'll get price pointed out of the market by people that have deeper pockets than you. Rule 101 of capitalism. Alright, so let's talk about this Iceberger stuff. So, revealer of the ice... Well, Nancy's hit, what, like $20 over the course of the weekend? Which, granted, isn't like... Seeing Lancey hit like $20 doesn't like scare me all that much, but the thing that's really got me interested here is, you know, where does the hype stop for this Iceberger stuff? Because I looked at all the regional data this weekend. There was not a single Iceberger deck in any of these top cuts anywhere, and I'll go over. You know, we have some case tournament data to cover. There's one Ritual Beast deck that supposedly will be shown here in the next couple of days when we go over Vegas. I am curious about it, but there's no Iceberger and talk of any of these events, but yeah, I'm now watching things from the Iceberger structure deck hit $15. I'm watching, you know, these one of the two ofs in the Iceberger structure decks start to hit, you know, more ridiculous highs. So I don't necessarily know where the ceiling is going to be for this, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's a little bit ridiculous that we're seeing these price points on these Iceberger cards going up to $15 per copy of some of this stuff, that for a deck that isn't even, you know, tier 1. But I'll let the statistics and things continue to back up the things I say here, and I'll still continue to get the comments from people going, no, Robbie, you're just underestimating this deck. It's like, sorry, data tells me that it's not good, but we can all continue to chug the hopium out here and go, oh yeah, don't forget your pinky, by the way. It's very important. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. You know, just chug that hopium and just continue to tell me Icebergers is the best deck in the room, please, please. Now, I gotta give a quick plug here to Evil Heroes. Now, why in the world are we mentioning Evil Heroes at all here? Last night, actually this morning, Supreme Darkness got announced. I'll have an entirely more dedicated video to Supreme Darkness at a later date, but I have to give a tie-in to this and talk about Evil Hero support out here, because this is within the realm of expectations. I honestly, they're really hitting like the GX keynotes out here. With a set being focused around this, or actually maybe it'll be the Darkness out here actually getting a chance to see some love from the TV show. By either way, it is expected that that Evil Heroes will be getting a power-up within this set, or a dedication to this. I guess you can also technically toss in Evil Swarm in here as well. That'd be a really cool tie-in, actually. Hey, Konami, if you're watching this, if we're getting a set called Supreme Darkness, and we're not getting Evil Swarm support in there, I'm going to be really disappointed and really upset, alright? You literally are presenting us with one of the coolest opportunities to, you know, actually play the namesake here and be able to drop this support into this set. Like, let's do this. Like, I'm willing to play the stupid prizes, stupid game here, just to actually hope that we get some Evil Swarm support. So, Evil Hero, Evil Swarm. I'm just leaving this in here since this is the little markets fallout video over the course of the weekend here, to go, hey, if you're not watching these two things, if something goes sideways, that's on you. You've been warned. I think Evil Hero is a very likely candidate for this, but we'll have to wait and see. And then Lightning Vortex, old school. This is actually hilarious to me. With all of the old format hype that has been pushing around out here in a lot of these other communities and things, Lightning Vortex has been some collateral damage as of late. And what I'm seeing here with this, we're seeing like, what, $250 for an OG Ultimate Rare, which honestly is not like the worst thing in the world to be seeing right now. But I do think you need to be fully aware of what's going on with Lightning Vortex, and actually just, you know, keep an eye on all the older format stuff in general. This has been the same continuous thing that we've been watching back and forth with all of these sorts of things, is, you know, all of these older high rarity cards are just being picked up over time. Actually, even the super rare Lightning Vortexes have kind of become a target for some of this. I find this absolutely hilarious, but, you know, a 2 for 2, you know, or 2 for 3 on a Lightning Vortex to clean some things up actually is pretty important to some of these older metagames. So I just wanted to toss it out there and go, hey, you know, Lightning Vortex, it's on the up and up. The point of this video is there's some really stupid freaking things happening in this game right now. The Master Magia thing, you know, people underestimate Iceberger stuff's crazy. Supreme Darkness gonna leave some marks in the community for a little while, but yeah, it's a day. You guys have a good rest of your day, alright? patrons. Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.